Good evening, parents. Thank you for coming to our back to school night. Although this is a pre recording, I am very grateful that you found time to take a look at what we are doing in science and how we can work together throughout the school year to help our students become successful. My name is Mrs. Aki, and I teach eighth grade science. I also teach robotics for our seventh grade and eighth grade students. So my science classes are periods 1, 2, 3, and 5. If you look at their Schoology pages, you will easily see it because I changed the logo right there and you see science in bright yellow so that they can easily find science class. So what I will do right now is quickly walk you through how to navigate Schoology. I will also introduce you to the class app which I made. And then if you have any questions, I will be leaving a form for you to write down your questions, or you can email me. I will also leave you my contact number and my email address. This is a pre-recording. I am not available for tonight because I do have a class. Um, so there's a conflict of schedule. But anyhow, so let's go over some basics. So if you have your child go over their Schoology, they will show you every day when we have our live class sessions. They will go to this first link right here. It's the very first one. And usually the landing page for their Schoology courses is the materials where you can see all the things that we are working on. You will also see that I post the agenda. This is a weekly agenda, although it might not be on the right week right away, but you can just navigate through that one easily. And then on this right side of the screen in their Schoology is the upcoming assignment. So you actually see what are the things that they need to turn in, and then the date is right there when they need to turn it in. So let's focus on the agenda. So this is just an example, September 14 to 18 right here for science. And I write down the days that we meet is usually bigger because that's where I write down what is it that we focus on that day, and then what is their homework for the days that we do not meet. So those are their asynchronous homework. So you can just go ahead and take a look at this. If there's like huge assessment that's coming up, I usually put it just like this one. We are looking for an assessment by next week, so I just put it right there, start studying for that one. And if there's like no class or no meeting, I just put it right there as well. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to a class app. I created this to provide you an easier access to important information. This can be found in Schoology, that's right under the agenda. I will show it to you. But if you want, you can also save this to your phone, iPhone or Android, so that it will be in your home screen. So what you will do is just something like this. At this point, you may actually pause the video if you want to, so you can read through the instructions right here. Sorry, there's something that popped up in my window. To save the class app in iPhone, just follow this. You need to put it in Safari, open it, type the link. Here's the link right here, bit.ly/Mrs. Aki class app. And then after that, when it opens, scroll down and select add to home screen after clicking the arrow that's pointing up, and then hit add, and it should be in your home screen already, so you can easily just find it. If you have an Android phone, it will be the same. You're going to open the web browser, type the link, and then at the top of the screen, select the three dots and add to home screen. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the materials where you can actually find the folders, the unit lessons that we are working on in the classroom. So this is usually where your student lands into when they open their science courses. So then there's the agenda, there's the class app that I showed you earlier, and then here are the unit folders. So all the lessons that we have, all the materials that they have, they are in specific unit folders. So this is where we are on the first week. And right now we are on our SEP and cross-cutting concept unit. And then next one, we're going to be on energy forces and collision. And then I'll just keep adding right here. So let me open one example. So I will open this. So we have a pre-test and it goes on, and I save the videos right here, and I also save some Nearpod, our presentation, and so they can actually go back to it. Sometimes they want to look at it again. For example, we did an experiment, the video right there, and then this one is another presentation that I just saved so they can actually go back to. They can review this on their own time. So I hope that it's useful how that you know how your students are navigating Schoology and what materials they can find right there. And now I will move on to the class app. So this is what I showed you earlier. I know it takes time to look at all the documents, all the important information, but if you really need it, it's just right there. And if you save it in your phone, you can easily find this one. So if you click on the class schedule, it will show you my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Mondays only schedule. And then if you, let me go back to this one. And then if we have talked about our expectations in the class, so I also left that one right there for you to review as well with your child. And in the class syllabus, you want to learn more what we're learning in eighth grade science is also right there. We also have the learning targets that's very specific. I think it's a 3-4 page PDF if you want to look at it. And then the grading system is also there for science. So it's broken down. I know I put this in their digital interactive notebook, but this is like a condensed version. I use mastery grading. I always use a 4 point scale. So 4 means an A, and then a 1 means a D. And if you see a 0 or a not yet, that means an F. They might not have turned it in, or maybe it's not meeting the proficiency or the requirements of the assignment. And so I also have the grading system right here with the weight factors. The summative assessments would count as 15, and then where our daily classwork will be 1. So it's just right there for you. Let me go back to this one. This might be the most important part right here. If you need to contact me, here's my email. If you click on it, it'll go straight to you able to email me. Here's my Google number, which I use to call parents. If you need to book Zoom conference or phone conference, you can just click on this one and it will bring you to a Appointlet. It will show you the times that are available. And I have some parent letters right here. This was provided during the first week of school. I think you already have done this. You don't have to do it again. I have 95% of parents actually completing this, which is awesome. Thank you. I guess that's about it for the class app. Again, you can find this in the Schoology, and just like I showed earlier, you can save this in your phone. Again, thank you for your time. This is the back to school night survey link. If you can pause the video right now and complete it. If you are watching this video via the Google form, then you're already in it. So it's bit.ly slash BTSN dash science. Thank you so much, and may you have good evening.